Let me now share with you very quickly some key insights that went into the development of the KUV100. India, as we all know, is a very young country. You'd be surprised if you don't already know that nearly 60% of the Indian population is below the age of 30. They aspire to be smart, successful, work hard, they are bold, they want to try out new things. These are what we call the new age go-getters in India. If I fast forward to today, the young generation has evolved. They all show a strong urge to stand out from their peers. They want to be seen, they want to be noticed, they want to flaunt their personalities. They want a lifestyle that reflects a feeling of freedom and liberation, which is what an SUV provides. They don't want to go through the typical car buying progression of a small car, a medium sedan, and then an SUV. They want an SUV and an SUV lifestyle today. A key finding from research as well is that the youth today own about, the percentages are not showing there, but about 51% own hatchbacks today, while 51% of them actually want to be seen driving an SUV. So that's a good sign for us and a good opportunity for the KUV100 to come in. So ladies and gentlemen, presenting the KUV100, we call it the young SUV. This is an SUV that has been designed for today's youth and who want to stand out from the crowd. About a month ago, we had revealed images of the KUV100 for the first time before its launch. Mahindra doesn't usually show photographs or share photographs before the launch. And the feedback we've got from consumers, as you can see, has been very positive. They've really liked and appreciated the styling. It has been fully designed by our in-house styling team at Mahindra. And I'd also like to share with you that as part of the pre-launch campaign, we already logged in more than 1 million visitors to the KUV website and received more than 3.5 million views of all our videos online. Let's begin with the product detailing story, starting with the design. The KUV comes with very aggressive styling and a dominant SUV stance, very unlike a hatchback or a small car. This is due to the upright raised bonnet that you can see here, the aggressive Mahindra signature grille with chrome inserts. We have dual tone bumpers in the front and muscular lines on the sides. Along with that, we also have very unique headlamps which resemble sunglasses. And ORVMs which have been inspired by a clenched fist. So these are all very unique features for this segment. Let's talk about the rear of the vehicle now. This has a very distinctive appearance as well. There's a dual tone bumper. There is a wheel arch cladding, chrome accents, which also add to the SUV aspirational styling. We also have dual rear fog lamps, which are also for the first time in this segment, and double barrel tail lamps, which give it a very sporty look to the rear of the vehicle. We also have roof rails on the top, which are true to any SUV, and very wide tires, which also enhance the SUV look. So what else makes the KUV100 an SUV, you might ask? Well, the tall and wide dimensions of the vehicle, you can see the width here and the height as well. Road presence. Also, the high seating position of the vehicle gives it a very commanding view on the road when anyone's driving it. In fact, I would like to share with you that it is taller and wider than its potential competitors like Swift and Grand i10. The KUV also sets new benchmarks in interior styling. We have excellent shoulder room, headroom, and legroom. So fantastic packaging of the seats that has been done by our designers. Unlike most cars which carry only 4 to 5 people, the KUV100 can seat 6 adults in relative comfort. Talking further about the SUV character, the vehicle has a very wide track of 1490 mm, high approach and departure angles which are unique to SUVs, short overhangs and long suspension. The long suspension travel, in fact, altogether make it very easy for this SUV to go over potholes. And we know that potholes are very common on roads here in India. So all of these make it very important for an SUV to deliver on, and these are the characteristics that KUV embodies. In the clutter of compact cars that we see on the road today, and there are more than 18 of them already on the Indian roads, the KUV really stands apart with its SUV design, space, character, and rough road capability. Moving on to performance, we launched the engines about a month ago. That's the new series of M Falcon engines. And as I mentioned earlier, this marks Mahindra's entry into petrol for the first time. And we also have the M Falcon diesel. The engines here deliver a power of 82 bhp and 77 bhp respectively, with torque of 115 Nm and 190 Nm. Both engines have excellent low-end torque, again compared to potential competitors like Swift and Grand i10, and this leads to fantastic peppy performance and an enjoyable drive. The KUV delivers not just in terms of performance, but also in terms of fuel efficiency. In fact, it is India's most fuel-efficient diesel SUV with a mileage of 25.32 kilometers per liter. Even the petrol delivers a good fuel efficiency of 18.15 kmpl. Excuse me. Let's now move on to the interiors, and I believe this is an area which will really delight consumers where it comes to small cars, because this is something that's least expected. Like the exterior styling, the interiors have also been designed to appeal to the youth of today. The interiors are dual tone, grey-black with piano black inserts, which are very glossy and add to the premium and aspirational appeal. The dashboard design is a floating one, what we call a floating dashboard design, which is extremely unique. And we have a very sporty joystick-like gear shift here, which is console mounted, a very sporty steering wheel with twin pod instrument cluster that enhances the sporty appeal of the KUV100. So that's the highlight of the interiors, and in addition, it's the overall refinement and sophistication, as you can see in the image here. Moving on, let me now talk more about the space and comfort in the product, which is a very important aspect. Unlike cars, the KUV100 comes with two seating options. One, a 5-seater, and a flexi 6-seater, which is a first in this class. So a consumer can choose from both options. Both options have excellent space both in the front and the rear cabin as well as great shoulder room and leg room, which help them accommodate 3 adults in each row, unlike other cars. The 6-seater can also be converted into a 5-seater by folding down the middle seat backrest in the front and converting it into an armrest between the driver and the co-passenger. Unlike most cars as well, in fact all cars in this segment, the KUV100, as you can see in this image here, has a flat floor both in the front and the rear. This helps getting in and out, ingress and egress as we call it, where an individual can just slide out from the rows. And this is also unlike any other compact car. The KUV also enjoys a boot space of about 243 liters, which is expandable to 473 liters through a tumble-down flat folding rear seat. In terms of accessible technology, this is something that Mahindra is known for. We have the first-in-class micro-hybrid, or more commonly known as the engine start-stop. This is a first-in-class in this segment. We also have the Power Eco mode, which allows the customer the power of choice to choose between performance or choose between fuel efficiency.